shielded from the enemy. That's why the psalmist said, "Do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil, for thou art with me," because he stays with God. And another thing that you can do to stay in the protection of God is another thing you have to do is your faith in his assurance of protection. You have to have faith in his assurance of protection. It is very painful when people don't believe in you. When people don't believe in you, it is painful. That's why in some continents, when the person is even trying and is struggling, they clap for him. You understand? In some continents, or certain people, when people are doing some, maybe you see some young boys, they are doing some drama, they are trying their best, they clap. Even if they fail, they clap. But we have the people, that when people are struggling, they are happy. They say, I said you can't do it. I told you can't do it. See how he's struggling. And he's happy. Yes, that's our nature. We want you to fail. With this one. It will not last. It will not last. You will struggle, he can't survive it. You see, in the book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 35, when the apostles were being persecuted, there's this man called Gamaliel who said, "Men and brethren, take heed what you do to these people." For there was a time that one guy called Theodore came up, and then he said he's somebody great, and people followed him. And then he perished, and the people scattered. And then another person came, also called Judah of Galilee. He also, about 400 people followed him, and he also was slain, and the people scattered. So, if what the apostles are doing, if it is of God, you cannot overthrow it. He said, if it is of man, it will lead nowhere. You give it the time. But if it is of God, you cannot overthrow it. Else it will be like as if you are fighting against God. That's what Gamaliel said, and it makes sense. If anybody starts a venture and it is not God who has signed it, give it the time. Give it some few years. You give it up like 10 years, the thing will collapse. Because it is not God who initiated or who moved with him. It will not. But if it is God who has signed him to start and he has started, it's everlasting. It will last. You understand? So we need to encourage ourselves. We need to encourage ourselves. To stay in the protection of God, you need to have faith in his assurances. He said, "No weapon that is formed against you shall prosper." If you don't have faith in God, it is even a sin. You know that if you don't have faith in God, it's a sin. For the Bible admonishes us that whatever we do, we should do it by faith. So we should have faith in God's assurance. He said in the book of Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 19, he said they will fight against you, but they will not prevail. They will fight against you, but they will not overcome you. For I am with you to deliver you. You understand? So God has assured us that he is with us to deliver us. So we should not be afraid. So if God has given you all these assurances, you have put your trust in him. The Bible says in the book of Psalm 125, he says, "They that trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be removed." So far you have put your trust in God. He's protecting you. So if you begin to doubt him, you begin to doubt his assurance, you begin to think that he cannot protect you, it is insult to God. So if you doubt him, how can he protect you? The Bible says without faith it is impossible to please God. The book of Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6. It says, "Whoever comes to God should believe that he exists and that he is a rewarder to them that diligently seek him." You understand? He is a rewarder. So you should have the belief that he is there. And without faith, it is impossible to please God. Because this Christian walk is a walk of faith. So you need to believe in God. You need to have faith in him to be able to please him. Because he enlisted you as a soldier. He said he tried to please the one who enlisted him as what? As a soldier. You understand? So always try to please God by having faith in him. He who created the whole world in 6 days and rested the 7th day, there's nothing he cannot do. That's why when God visited Abraham and said, next year your wife Sarah will be with a child, and then Sarah laughed, and God said, why did your wife laugh? Is anything too hard for the Lord? It's something that God cannot do. He who created the whole world. When we say the whole world, we understand Australia, America, everywhere, mountains, trees, everything, cities. Even as human beings, if we are making road, how long does it take us to make road? Sometimes one road, they will be on it 2 years, one road. We are still doing one road as human beings. But God, 6 days, everything was done, relaxing on the 7th day, resting. And if this God said He will give you a